Good party as
Hey,
well.
what's up?
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. We're fantastic.
Excellent,
How
Nino.
are you?
Very good. Very good. Could you stop by sharing your presentation with everyone in the room?
Yeah, of course. Jesus, give me 1 second. These are a bit tight to the table, you know. I've
They
been
are,
eating
yeah.
some fucking lots of noodles recently, you know.
Understandable.
You know what? You guys okay if I just sort of, you know,
Hover.
stand? You know, is that okay?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you guys
shit,
don't mind
okay.
standing in between the chairs.
Yeah, no, we got it.
All right, and then
Oh, excuse
I
me,
have
Jack.
some drinks for you guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
fantastic. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, of course. Gotta start your day off strong, huh? There you go.
Hey, thank you.
You're very welcome. And you too.
Jack, could you just scooch out of the way, please, mate?
Of course. Yeah, shit. My bad.
Yep, you got that. Thanks.
Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, so let me share this little presentation with you all real quick.
Dude, I love these so much.
Right, here we go. Here we go. You
All
guys ready
right.
for this?
We're excited for this.
Give it to us.
Good, good. You should be. Right, here we go. I'm shooting that to your phones now. You got this?
Yeah, it's blank.
It's blank.
Is it?
It
Does it
is
say
not.
Prez?
Yeah, that's it.
Send it
Yeah,
one more
that's-
time.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Make sure the link is in there. Sometimes you gotta give it an extra save.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll retry and make it for you, Mr. Mayor. Don't worry. Right, here we go. You get that?
Nailed it.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, perfect. So I'm gonna give you guys a second. You know, once you've got that pulled up, let me know. You know, I'm gonna go through it with you page by page, okay?
All good here.
Okay, ready?
All good, Mr. Razzle. Perfect. How you
Yeah.
looking, Nino?
Ready to go, brother.
Right. So as you can see on at the start of the presentation, so this is Banks, Bubbles, and Brews, okay? It's gonna be me, Jack Bates, and Mr.
Yo,
Mr. Manx
Boosted,
here.
thank you for the 11
We're going
months.
to be you know, of course, running this.
By the way,
business.
chat,
As you can see from the
September,
photos on the front, we're
30%
gonna be
off
making some
all
hot beverages,
Submarinos.
and we're also going to be, you
Let's
know, cleaning
update
people's
our,
laundry,
goal.
right?
Tracker. Okay. Yep.
So,
Mm.
as for the bank's vision, okay, we're aiming to build.
Can I make this bigger? Oh, wait, there
Jesus
we go.
Christ, sorry, 1 second, sir. Work's going crazy. So, we're looking to build, yeah, a fantastic social hub right in the heart of Little Seoul, okay? Alongside, of course, a thriving business. All right. And we feel that they go hand in hand together. If we get one right, the other one's probably going to be right too. Okay. Of course, we plan on doing this by doing a numerous number of things. Okay. We want to offer fantastic coffees, teas, hot chocolates, you know, iced coffees, iced caramel
Ooh.
lattes, you know,
Okay.
all the beverages that the typical person would enjoy. Okay. Along with these great
What
coffees
the?
that we are offering, we're also offering a casual, warm, sort of cozy vibe.
Yeah.
With plenty of sofas,
Wait for that slide.
chairs, sort of a nice atmosphere for people to come and relax in, right?
Mm.
Due to this, obviously we have the laundrette upstairs in the coffee shop, okay? So we're aiming to entice people into the business, not only with the fantastic
Anonymous, thank you for the
beverages,
5, brother.
but also with the laundrette. So that we're making it possible that people can come in, you know, they've got their dirty clothes that they've had for the week. They've not had a chance to clean them. They've been busy with work, police work. You know, you guys probably too busy too. You can come in, grab yourself a hot chocolate. You know, one of our employees is going to grab your bag of dirty clothes and they're going to take that upstairs and they're going to get that all clean for you, you know, while you're enjoying a drink, socializing with your friends, okay? If you go to the next slide, you're going to see a little photo of some of our customers in the store. Are we all on slide 3? You all see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, as you can
okay.
see, you know, there is a forehead on the left. He's an iconic customer. I got a statement from him. He says, I love this place more than Domino's Big Dog, is what he had to say. There is Mr. Brian Knight there in the middle. He's a respected officer. Well, used to be. He stated that it's actually becoming hard to start his shifts without a Banks coffee now. He struggles. He has to get a coffee prior to his shift, okay? And then on the right, this is actually one of our old friends, Cheddar. He died, but he heard about how fantastic the coffee was, and he actually fucking somehow came in for a drink, and he said it was a 10 out of 10 from him, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then as well, we've had a few Starbucks people coming in, you know, just having a look at the competition, seeing what's happening. And then they actually gave an official statement to the New York Times.
Oh,
Yep, this is the Starbucks CEO. They said, Banks coffee is so good, we prefer it over our own. Which is wild, I know, but they said it, you know, not me. Not me. That was, yep.
Wow.
yeah, that's fucking impressive right there, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's impressive, right? We actually, you know, we have a good relationship with Starbucks because they were sponsoring Big Dog News. We'll get to that later, but, you know, so, you know, we sort of knew a guy. Anyway, as for our products and services, right, if you all scoot on over to slide 4.
Yeah.
You're going to see that obviously there's 2 aspects to our business, yeah? The coffee shop, which is downstairs, and the laundrette that is upstairs.
Okay.
The coffee shop will be offering a fantastic customer service with a smile, along with the wide variety of beverages we spoke about earlier, such as coffee in all forms, hot chocolates, tea, iced coffees, and of course just a water if you're not, you know, you're not into a caffeine-fueled drink, okay? As for the laundrette, we'll also be offering great customer service and the ability to have your clothes washed, dried, and ironed all in the time that you're having your coffee, okay? So they sort of go hand in hand with each other, right?
Yeah.
And if we go on to slide 5, if you all just flick over, you all see this?
You're good.
You're going to see a photo of a homeless man on the left. That's what he came in. He come in his dusty bum-like clothes. He looked, you know, he was not looking good. But we got him straight upstairs to the laundromat.
Oh,
we got
thank
his clothes
you.
washed. You know, he had an old suit.
Oh, thank
there.
you.
And on the right, you're gonna see him. He walking out. He looking fresh. He looking dapper. You know what I'm saying? That's just you know, that's another guy that we're getting sometimes. He quite a good customer. Okay, so that's the sort of transformation of what happens when you come to the laundrette. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Now on to the you know, the figures, right? So if you just slide on over to slide 6, you're going to see the business startup costs, okay? So, of course, at Banks, Bubbles, and Brews, we had to occur quite a few things to get the business running. The first is the building. The building cost us $556,000. The decorating costs of this establishment come to $100,000. We had to buy 54 washing machines to ensure that, you know, we can get everyone in the timely manner because people are having their coffees, right? So we want to make sure that we deliver their clothes to them fast.
Okay.
This came to a cost of $178,200. Now, the coffee supplies, this is $10,000 to $15,000. Now, this is a reoccurring figure. This is bi-weekly. So this is the initial start of cost. Of course, it will now it will replenish itself, right? But the initial investment into the supplies for the coffee was around $10,000 to $15,000, okay?
All right.
And of course, we've got a lot of wattage going through the building. So we needed to get some circuit breakers just to make sure that
They're giving actual numbers.
That came to 22,600. giving us a total estimated
Wow.
startup cost of $871,800. Okay.
Jack, do you have a partnership agreement like in place with the coffee stall, or how's that go?
So that's something we're currently working on. At the minute, we are currently supplying, as I mentioned, it was more drinks than just the hot beverages. We've got the bubble teas, we've got the waters, we've got the fizzy drinks. Currently from the Big Dog Noodle shop. We are in talks with the coffee shop. Of course, we're figuring out how to work that out that's both profitable and beneficial for us both.
Right.
So that's something in the talks, and it's something that is going to happen. We've just not finalized it yet, what sort of products we're going to be selling. Because of course, we'll get to this in a second about like negative impacts, okay? But we do have something in the works.
Wait, it's not active for another 2 hours. Billy.
What's that?
This happens sometimes. It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading Twitter. Twitter says any noodle shop employee can come to the store quickly. Urgent. You guys need to take that real quick?
I can call someone. You got this, Jack. I'll just take one step back.
Yeah,
and just to mention,
we can pause real quick. I know, you know, that just in case that's like really bad.
I'll have a look.
I'm working on
I mean, I can carry on with this if you'd
approving
like me to,
the
or we can
business
wait
at the
if you
moment.
want.
Jasmine, can you get the door for him? Can you do that?
You guys mind
cannot,
firing off some
no.
retweets to that? You know, let the public know we out there approving businesses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
There you go.
It's fine. I'll handle it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give it a retweet for you, sir. No
Yep.
problem.
Yep. Let the public know. You know what's crazy?
What's crazy, sir? Let me know.
As I'm looking through this, Jack, y'all have put so much effort into this. It's impressive. And that's not to say others haven't. Yeah, they have. It's good. This is what I want to fucking see.
I did try. I did try, really. Jesus Christ, this was like a 4 a.m. job. I was cooked as well.
Yeah.
I kept telling myself I'm going to make it, and then I kept not making it, and then I just, I whipped it up. So I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. No, I do.
Need a quick 3-minute intermission. There's a problem down the store. I will be back. Right?
Absolutely.
No, that's
Absolutely.
okay.
Do you want him to continue or should I wait? Either way is fine.
I can finish off this because obviously we've got 2 more to go through with Mike after, right? So we're going to be here a while, so I'll try not to take up too much of your time. So if you go over to the next slide, you're going to see the staff and structuring, okay? So, of course, what comes with a good business, obviously, it's beneficial for me and Mike.
I like this Bates guy.
Hopefully, it's going to be beneficial for you guys financially, too, along with the benefits of it being fantastic for the, the people, the locals who want something to do socially, right? But, of course, we also want to give people opportunities. We want to give people careers, and we want to give people a source of income, okay? We feel that Little Seoul's a fantastic place for this, as the apartments are there. There's fresh people moving into the apartments constantly, looking at fantastic opportunities, looking at jobs, and us giving them a place to work along with a place to socialize and meet people, we think would be fantastic. So, of course, me and Michael will be running the business itself, running the financials, running the stock, making sure everything's good. But we do want to give a lot of leniency to the staff to sort of run it and give themselves a project too, right? We don't want to be too all over them. So we are going to bring in quite a lot of staff so that they have the opportunity to almost feel like it's their little project, and me and Mike are just there in case they need help or some sort of tuition, right? So we're
Jack,
looking at.
Can you clarify something for me? So you said it's going to be like a social space for locals, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
You're gonna let locals inside your business? They don't have rights, right?
I mean the local people, like the people living in the apartments, not
Okay.
locals.
Oh,
sorry.
thank you for clarifying. Yeah.
No, you're all good. The local community, right? Not
Gotcha.
the locals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're gonna have 2 managers, right? We're gonna have one person managing the coffee shop, one person managing the laundrette. They're each going to be taught, though, to of course cover the other department in case of each of us absence, right? So that's why we only have 2. I was thinking about 2 per department, but if I teach them to sort of manage both, they should be good. Of course, these numbers of staff right here are just for now. If the business expands, obviously these will increase. Okay, we're gonna have 4 coffee shop baristas, 2 for the morning shift, 2 for the night shift. And we're going to have 2 laundry cleaners, one covering the mornings, one covering the nights, okay? We're also looking at offering a delivery service for both coffee and laundry.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So say for example, you, Nino,
all right.
say you're so busy, busy. You've not been asked to clean any of your clothes. You've got that walk-on wardrobe going on, you know what I mean? It's all on the floor, it's all fucked. And you're dying for a coffee. You are dying for a coffee. You're in and out of meetings.
Yeah.
You are so busy. You don't have time to do anything. You ring us up. You say, hey, I've got loads of laundry here and I'm dying for a caramel iced latte. Okay. We say, no problem, no problem. We send a driver out with a coffee. He picks up all your laundry, brings it back. We get your laundry all cleaned, and then boom, we'll drop it off when it's done. You don't even have to be home. You know, we can place this in a safe bag anywhere on your porch, your back garden, wherever it may be. So that's convenient for you, and you can still get your laundry done. Okay. So we're looking at 4 delivery drivers for this: 2 covering mornings, 2 covering nights. Of course, I'll be delivering the laundry, the coffee, all that good stuff. Okay. So that's how the staff structure is currently looking. Of course, like I said, this could definitely expand. This is just what we're going to start with. This is what we're going to hit the ground with, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you flip into page 8, we've got some expected revenue. Now, this is calculated precisely. I have put a lot of thought into this, and this is the most realistic it's currently going to get. It could differ in the coffee side, but the laundrette side, this is about where we're at, okay? There's 2 departments. The coffee shop, we aim to bring in around 50,000 to 100,000 a week after paying the staff the 2K that we're going to pay them per hour. That's how much we're looking at paying our staff, okay? The laundrette, we aim to bring in about 262,500 per week, anticipating that we have enough customers who need enough laundry cleaning, okay? The delivery of the coffee and laundry will additionally be charged to the services anyway. So say if a coffee was $200, you'd be paying $100 delivery, right? So the delivery of the coffee and laundry should have no financial impact on the business. And as soon as that sort of gets going, it should generate the cost to cover and make its own money for the drivers, okay? So at the minute, I'm not really looking at that as a revenue. I just sort of want that to break even. I want the delivery costs to go straight to the driver, just so that it's not an additional cost for us. It's also not really a profit for us, but it runs itself, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jack, are you factoring in like a Blaine County surcharge? You know, like a long distance delivery fee in addition?
It's something that we've thought about. However, in the few weeks that we've been, of course, working this business out, been getting people in, we haven't really had too much Blaine County.
I think
custom. Once the business is a little bit more saturated and I have the time to expand and the staff to help me expand, I'm definitely going to start marketing up north. But as for now, that isn't an issue I've sort of come across or needed to think about.
I would just be very careful in that we know that there's a lot of, and we'll get into the why actually once we hit taxes, and I'll explain. But please continue.
No, of course. Okay. Right. Okay. So if you all slip on over to slide 9, so this is the business's impact on the citizens of Los Santos. I can run you through this real quick. So at Banks, Bubbles and Brews, we fully believe the coffee shop being in such a prime location in Little Seoul will have nothing but a fantastic impact on the citizens and area around it, okay? As I said, we'll be generating fantastic jobs and career opportunities. We'll be giving people an additional place to drink and relax, along with giving people the opportunity to get their clothes cleaned, like I said. We do think it will create a great social hub, giving many people the opportunity to make friends, bringing the community closer. Now, as for the sort of the negative impacts, I didn't write this on the slide, but there is a few, of course, that goes without saying. Just up the road, there is the food plaza. Now, there is a coffee shop there, and we will also be selling coffees. So understandably, it could potentially have an impact on that coffee shop, but we aim to counter that by only supplying our coffee from that coffee shop, okay? So whatever we sell, which causes them to not sell, either way, they'll technically be selling the coffee, right? It will just be through a third person. And we will be slightly upselling the prices of their coffee, okay? So we'll pretty much be buying it a little bit less than what the average person could buy it from their coffee shop, but we will be upselling it. So if people can't be, if they don't want to spend the extra $50 and they want to go to that coffee shop, they can, okay? So we're hoping that this doesn't cause too much of an impact on them at all. In my sight, that is the only negative impact I can see, but we have put procedures in place to not make that happen, okay?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
No, perfect, thank you.
Okay.
And then on to the last slide. So this is the overall sort of analysis of the whole business. I don't believe there is any other businesses in the immediate area doing what we're doing. So I don't think it's going to affect anyone negatively, apart from what I just touched on in the coffee shop. The laundrette, I don't think anyone's doing this yet. As I said, the plaza is just up the street, but I've touched on that too. We do aim to be very unique. We aim to be different from the rest. and we do aim to stay fully in our own lane, not only for the beneficial of us, you know, being unique and independent, but also so other businesses in the local area can still thrive, because we're offering something so unique that hopefully it shouldn't affect what they have. Okay. So overall, that's sort of that's how Banks, Bubbles, and Brews is looking. So you know, I hope you guys like the presentation I whipped up, and yeah, shit. If you have any questions, now's your time. I'm happy to answer them all.
Absolutely. So, how you doing, Archibald? So, couple things I want to note, and this is to ensure that I don't forget. This is a checklist we've been kind of telling everybody. If we do decide to approve this business today, note that it will be approved as far as Los Santos County is concerned. It is then going to require approval from the DOJ. And if approved, which I don't think there should be a problem. I think it's just their final check, which is undefined. That will then give you that. You then pay them $50,000. I think their check is to get the $50,000, as far as we're aware.
No.
And then it'll get approved, and you'll get a bank account. Any taxes, we're about to push out legislation that makes the 10% tax optional. So you might be like, why would you do that? Well, we're the first. We did the impossible. We made taxes possible in Los Santos for businesses. But the thing is, we realized that it's going to be too much of a headache for a lot of folks to have to do the Excel sheets on the business side and then us having to track it. But the main reason was we got a lot of like just nasty actors within law enforcement that were chomping at the bits to find just, you know, whatever reason to investigate, right? And it sounded like such a detrimental conversation between those things that we decided to make taxes optional. Now, what does that mean? That means that every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, you can choose to pay up to that 10% or more, whatever. And we will publicize how much tax you're paying on LosSantos.me. And there'll be a whole ranking thing, right? Now, in addition to that, all the ways that we spend that money is also going to be displayed. So we've kind of transitioned into these are the businesses of Los Santos County. Here's the money that they're putting in, and look at where it's getting spent. We're talking big events. We're talking like the things that we're looking to do is actually going to be sick, right? Like we got a event planned in 4 weeks. We got some new jobs we're looking to open up that currently don't have pay. We're going to be doing like oil fracking and shit like that, getting the oil business up and going. So you're going to see your tax money coming from the business, the fucking CEOs of Los Santos County, and them being a part of growing up Los Santos County. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah, I think it's fucking sick. You know, it makes everyone a part of the project. You know what I mean? And so the other thing that I wanted to bring up was, and that's kind of the tax thing I mentioned, where there's people chomping at the bit. Be very careful with some of these activities up north, because you may end up fucking you. Not by us.
No, of course.
So,
like I said,
you know, take that for what it is, you know what I mean, without me saying much more.
No, I understand. Like I said, it's not even something we really thought about, to be honest. So, I don't see it being an issue, really.
Yep. All right. Easy. If you could give us, anyone got any questions for us,
I got one more.
Questions for them?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Razzle.
More of a hypothetical, Jack.
Yep.
Let's say I go into your establishment, I buy a coffee, okay? And let's say I spill it all over myself, and you just took all my clothes with you, you know, up to the laundromat to wash them. And I'm sitting there covered in pumpkin spice latte like a basic bitch.
Can you speak up?
Did you hear all that so far?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so I'm covered in pumpkin spice latte.
Right.
What you know, businesses have a code of conduct, and I need my clothes washed. Are you going to kick me out like no shirt, no shoes, no service, or are you going to wash my clothes for me?
I'm going to wash your clothes for free, you know? We're not animals, Jesus.
That's all I need to hear.
No, of course, yeah. If you end up in a situation like that, I'm gonna get the guys to get you a new pumpkin ice latte, and I'm gonna clean your clothes, brother. You good?
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's
Good
all I
shit.
need to hear, honestly.
Anyone else? Any questions? All right, easy. You could just give us 2 minutes, and
Oh, of course, yeah. No
we'll,
issues.
have you come right back in.
Perfect. A cigarette break, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, lads.
They had the best presentation, I think, so far, like in terms of completeness. And them hearing that they work till 4 a.m. for it, I'm just kind of like, man, you want to hear something funny? You know, a lot of the beef that started between the counties started from them not wanting to jot down their talking points about the interceptor unit.
Thank you.
And we have now
Thank you so much.
12, 15 businesses that have PowerPoints and have jotted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Effort.
Yeah, it's a crazy like the difference
sorry. You
between
just sit on the desk there if you want.
most of the city versus
what
like
name?
elements of the PD. It doesn't make.
Yeah.
They're just asking for a business license, whereas those motherfuckers were asking for $1.5 million equipment an hour after we get in office.
Yeah.
And wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear the tea that we got from up north. It's actually sickening. I'll just tell you right now. They're making their cops pay out to their department so they can buy shit.
Isn't that backwards?
Wait, what
Yeah.
do you mean?
I mean, they're asking for quote unquote donations.
Oh no.
You know why? It's
Yeah.
because they can't afford
Oh,
fucking
no.
payroll.
Yeah.
They got 120 officers and not a single one of them
No,
patrol
they
up
have
there.
$9 million in their account, and their shit already passed that lets them spend it. Well, this poor guy up there was like, no, yeah, we can barely afford food and repairs. And I'm like, wait, what? And then he tells me they're getting paid $1,000 an hour. I'm like, wait, do you remember the shit I got for reducing it to 1,000 for just 2 days?
Yeah.
Apparently they've been on 1,000 for God knows how long. And then I went on to say they're having to pay their cadets. They have to pay out of pocket to the cadets because the cadets are broke. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Jesus.
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
it's
God.
pretty bad.
They're mainline of the propaganda up there. Jeez.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just kind of just thought it was funny because I went from that conversation to here where it's like, that's what these guys are what it looks like when you're not lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, any objections? I want to approve these guys.
Not a single one.
All right, easy. All right. Hey, do we have any meetings after Tsunami?
No.
All right, easy. All right, let's bring them in.
Yeah.
Is it unlocked still?
Yeah, it should be.
Michael, if you want to do the honors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the new gal? I haven't met her yet.
Jasmine.
Oh, that's
Love.
Jasmine.
Okay.
Tried to buy Tilly's love today with coffee, and I think it's working.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
choice.
We love a good
We need a
comeback.
really strong coffee.
Yeah. Gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Here's what I have to tell you. This morning I came into the office. Jasmine handed me a coffee, and it tasted like absolute shit. Okay. And I know she didn't buy it from your establishment, but at the end of the day, it's really turned me off from coffee. So collectively, you know, we just can't approve the business today.
I'll
okay?
be damned with you saying that without trying my coffee, big dog.
Oh.
Jesus. My coffee is unique. These some roasted beans, brother. Shit. You know, I'm going to get you one of my own coffees. And then if you got this opinion still, then shit, I'll take it. But I'm not taking some other coffee, bringing my business down, Mr. Razzle. Okay?
You know, I'm not going to lie. I really fuck with this energy. So I think we should just change our mind and approve them.
Okay.
God
You know,
damn
I
right. you
agree.
should. God bless
That's what I'm
our
fucking
Santos.
talking about.
Shit.
That's what this fucking city's about. Strong entrepreneur, creative minds. You guys got that. I'm very excited to see what you do with this. And keep in mind, even though we're, the conversation doesn't end here. You need something from us? You're having problems with your business? We are a call away. And if there's certain things that you think would be worth importing in, let us know about that as well, because we are collecting and, talking to the feds. So,
and same goes for you, Nino. You ever need a coffee or shit your pants on the job?
Yeah.
I got you, brother, for free for life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking talking
Yeah,
about
he needs a diaper.
Jesus.
What up?
Razzle getting me all hyped up and shit. God damn.
You're
No,
welcome.
we good though. We good.
The
Jesus.
name Banks, Bubbles, and Brews. There we go.
Yes, sir.
And this looks good. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Officially approved.
Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right.
you guys very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate this. We both do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit.
All right.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
No, thank you.
Congratulations.
Now we got 2 more to go through. Right.
All right. Okay,
You want
let's
like
do
a
it.
30-second breather there, Jack. Bring that heart rate down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a
Oh,
cigarette.
are these
okay?
all
Yeah.
yours? Oh, you
Jesus.
guys are doing all 4 in a row.
Oh,
Trifecta.
get me all fucking.
Oh,
Get me all
Lord.
crazy and shit.
I'll share
goddamn.
this while Jack's out there because these will be mine for the remainder.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys all get that one?
Yep. There we
Yeah,
go.
you're set.
So just double checking, it is the noodle place next, Mr. Razzle, right? That's
correct.
correct
That's
order?
correct. Yeah.
I didn't receive that.
Outstanding. Why don't you come a little closer? Try again. Bluetooth on my phone is getting a little old.
Perfect. Thank you.
Outstanding. Sorry about that little intermission there. My head manager got fired from the booth because the admin room has a real big problem with not tracking who's hired and fired. So she got fired as the only booth open with a 6-man line. So I had to quickly run down and rehire.
Mike, I've actually I've been investigating that, and if they're hired on at another booth and their staff list gets too long and it pushes them all the way to the bottom, I think it fires them from every booth.
I don't even want to begin talking about that stuff because it's such a if I want to fire somebody, I have to fire 20 people to see them on the top of the list before I can fire them. That's
Wow.
problem 1 of 500 for my booth.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. If everyone could just get on page 1 for the Big Dog Noodles.
Oh, could you share it again, please? Sorry.
Let me just text that.
This is
Jesus,
really
sorry
well
about
put
the
together.
shouting there, guys. I'm passionate. I calmed down.
No,
I had a
bring the
cigarette,
passion.
Shit.
I think the shouting amplified the proposal, to be honest with you. Mike, I'm going to be listening. I just got to send an email really quick here. It'll be 2 minutes. So
No pressure.
Yeah.
All right, so we can skip on to page 2. Obviously, we're here for the Big Dog Noodles. It is an already established food booth down in the Senior Buns food court. And yeah, the vision of the booth, I'll just be plain and simple. My vision for the booth is more about the workers than it is the customers. That might sound like a no-no in customer service, but this booth has uplifted me to the table that we're standing at now, and that is what this booth will be for all time. I want it to be a place where people like myself, who had nothing, nobody, and no reason to fly back in, and I'm honest with that. That's not a lie. I was very, very, very close to hanging up my ticket and putting myself to rest, and not return. And this booth want me back, so it's gonna stay that. That's my vision.
Oh
I want
shit.
people to be able to be picked off the street if they have character, charm, ability, whatever it is that they have, a spark in them. And I want them to be able to use the booth as a place to build themselves and build their connections and meet as many motherfuckers as they can in the great city of Los Santos, because that's what the booth was for me. The customer service, right? We don't shy away from it. I pride myself on being the fastest and most polite server in this city. I'm yet to be beaten on a Goober order. I can get the order listened to faster than anyone. It's sent through, paid for, and handed over before people can book, and that is a fact. I will challenge someone to get put into the, Los Santos Book of Records, because I am the best server in the business, and I train all my workers to be, as good as they can be, and to live up to that. Currently, and probably for the foreseeable future, the booth is limited to, Chinese cuisine, noodle fare. We have chow mein, lo mein, kung po chicken over rice, so over noodles even. and majority of this food is given out to customers, by request, out of order. We also supply Goober, and we've also rented out our booth's kitchen to supply other startup businesses. Previously, we supplied a Malaysian delivery truck. I believe that was what they did. I'm in talks with another booth who I think, another would-be restaurant who I think has had their license approved or will be approved, and we'll supply them if they need. And potentially, if negotiations with the new owner of the copy shop fall through, we will use our booth as a temporary stand-in to supply Banks, Bubbles, and Brews. The ultimate goal beyond, uplifting people, providing the best service in the city is I want Big Dog Noodles to move to the empty, the unowned Korean noodle store in the south of Little Seoul. It is a gigantic block. I assume it'll retail for 3 to 4 million, but it is my ultimate goal to have our business move there, inhabit it. It'll put us right next to Banks, Bubbles, and Brews. It'll put us right next to the other businesses in Little Seoul that we, myself and
Bro,
Jack
these
and our
guys
group of,
cooked.
our conglomerate are trying to establish. And I believe with all my heart that if we can get that building with the workforce and your commitment we've brought up, it'll be something Los Angeles has never seen before. I fully intend to make everybody in the city know that we are the best, fastest, most, welcoming, family-oriented food provider in this city. All right, if everybody will move on to the next slide. Start. So currently, like I said, the booth is for the workers, right? Because of that, we have an incredibly high turnover. I have brought in, and I think right now our hire list is somewhere in the 30s. On a bi-weekly basis, I go through and remove people that either aren't interested in working or haven't put in the hours. But every time I fire somebody, they are more than welcome to return and start again, as long as we have a face-to-face, point of contact meeting, and they say, all right, I'd like to start again. And the purpose for this is just bringing in those new faces. We have brought in, me personally, I have seen 5 to 6, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen that have come through our booth, kind of with nothing, similar to me, but not the exact same. And now they're, managing entire households with a bunch of people. They are running sanitation, I wouldn't say unions, but, generating a lot of money through sanitation. They're people that really had nothing and were given something. So we're bringing in a lot of people, and the people that don't make the cut, the people that aren't interested, we get them out. And I go out there on the streets at the booth, talking to my friends, and I bring in
Yes! 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 Thank you.
Appreciate that, Nino. Currently, I will say,
Holy fuck! Do you want to help the PD by any chance? On the side.
Listen,
I think they'd be paying enough for us, Big Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I have some.
Well, we
opinions on
might.
the
I
PD,
might.
but
We may bring you in for consultation. But sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'd be
All
more
right,
than happy
you got
to.
it.
Any day.
All right. Sorry, but please continue.
No, that's fine. So currently, the hierarchy of the booth is myself as the owner. We have 2 lovely head managers. That is Miss Rissa Berry and Twitty Chirpwood. With the 3 of us, I wouldn't say it's a democracy, but I use them to kind of fill in for my blanks. I'm not awake all the time. I'm not the most capable businessman in all senses. I'll be the first to admit it. But what I have is a vision and passion, and I have these 2 lovely head managers that are there to kind of fill in for what I may not have.
Tweety's fucking
level-headedness.
crack. Tweety is crack.
Tweety is seriously like a pillar of this city.
Yeah.
And I fully intend to make sure that she's taken care of at our booth and in the future. She was the one that was manning the booth just then against the world.
Yeah.
I had to go and rehire. So she is doing her thing. And then below the managers, we have 2 supervisors. I would like to have a little bit more freedom in the structure, but due to there isn't really any freedom. Promoting someone in name only does so much. There's not really a manager can fire people and hire people, and that's that. That is the what I can give them. So we're operating on a more like hierarchy that's more like social based, and the minute that we can get some more meaningful structure, it'll be there. But for now, 2 managers, 2 supervisors, and then the frontline workers is the rest. We can move to the next slide.
Yeah.
So startup cost practically zero. I have just was listening in the Banks, Bubbles, and Brews. You know, we have the optional tax, correct, and then
Yeah.
we also have the 50K business license. So admittedly, now knowing that, I would probably list them in there as expenses. But the reality is, there is no startup cost. The maintenance cost for this is worker pay and vegetable. That's that.
Mike, do you
and
have
it is
any
quite easy
estimate
to
on
handle.
that? Like, what do you pay on average a week in wages and getting ingredients?
I have an estimate. I would say I
Like
can give you a
ballpark.
figure and then explain like how that figure would be cut.
Please.
So if we generated 600,000 gross income,
Yeah.
it would probably be, I would say, maybe 90 to 100,000 on vegetables, depending
Okay.
on some circumstance, and
Sure.
then worker pay would be anywhere from 250 to 350. You know, like
Great.
something like.
Yeah.
The worker pay varies because we're paying people by hour, not by order. And quite frankly, there are some catastrophically dead hours in the food service business.
Sure.
You know, there are some really dead ones, but we're still paying them anyway. So it's a little bit in flux, but in the past it was a lot better. And I'm sure in the future it'll kind of even out to a little bit more consistent, you know, a more kind of locked in figure. But for now, yeah, I would say around that.
And you're tracking hours on like honor system, basically.
Tracking hours on an honor system, yes. We've had to remove only one person for any type of problem. Actually, two in the whole history of the business. We've removed 2 people, fired them for, you know, hours as a reason. You know, misreporting, maybe not getting it right. But in general, most people are good, and it's very easy to track. You know, with the information that we have, if it's getting too far one way, if it starts swinging all the way to one end of the curve, we can tell that we are paying people for nothing. Which has actually happened a couple of weeks ago. And what we did to fix it was I kind of enforced some more stricter policies where it's like, you know, if you're in there, Goober has to be on. You're not paid to prep without the shutter open. We do it because we have to. Like the rules are there to make the business sustainable, because without them, we get no income whatsoever. Thankfully, that's only happened once.
No, good shit.
Yep. And then on occasion, we have a new set of menu items that we're ready to add on. On occasion, you know, that's another cost we might accrue, which is, you know,
Oh, okay, he's got both slides in here.
Purchasing the designs, you know, getting people to come in there, give us the, you know, the recipe. But I'll say that we'll probably only do that maybe once a month or two. I don't plan to change the menu too much. And if I do, I want to keep it small, you know, variety items for events and stuff like that. Next slide, if everybody wouldn't mind. So competition-wise, in my honest opinion, there are 4 competitor booths. There is Abracadabra, Frank's, and the Battalion. The sushi booth, Roleplay, and now the coffee shop under new owners are doing incredibly well. But those 4 booths that I named are the ones that have been running, you know, 2 months, 1 month in a row, every day. You know, whatever their time zone is, like they've been there. I count us as one of them. We've had some tough weeks. We've had some hostile takeover attempts. We've had to completely rebuild our farming operation from the ground up, but still we are here. And through all of that, we've still been able to maintain profit. So competition, I think, is really like a null factor. There's plenty of business to go around. Not everybody likes Chinese food. Not everybody wants to come and buy from us. You know, some people might have friends that own other booths. Like there's plenty to go around. If I had it my way, every booth in that food court would be open 24 hours a day, and we would all be sharing the citizens of Los Santos' patronage. So I'm confident the competition is a non-issue. And the thing is that I focus on at our booth, the most efficient way to run one of these booths, plain and simple, is 3 to 4 workers that are there every day, and it's their life. That's how you run the booth properly. If you want money, if you want efficiency, 3 to 4, no more, and they're working in no more than groups of 2 for as long as they can. The most profitable months of this business was when I worked there
Seabrooks, thank you for the 3 months.
For 6 to 8 hours on my own. And as soon as I was given the position, you know, the ownership, I decided that even though that would be the best way for us to generate income, it's not what I want. The booth gave me something. So the minute that I had the ability to give something back, I decided that, you know, fuck all that. We're going to hire people. My friends first, their friends second, people that I meet standing across the counter that I feel like have some charm to them, anybody. And I think that's what we have that nobody else does. Other people hire lots, you know, other people have workers, but what we have is I don't hire someone unless I meet them. Full stop. It's only now that we finally are branching out into time zones that I will never reach, that I am giving people that I trust the permission to hire on my behalf, only because that I trust that they have the eye to see what I see. I have passed off dozens of people because it's just somebody's friend that wants something to do for an hour that's never going to come back. Or they just come up and say, hey, can I get a job? And you know what I mean? Like they'll go and do whatever it is that's paying more the minute that I'm not there to kind of hold their hand. I wholeheartedly believe that the way we're doing Big Dog Noodles is not being done on the scale that we're doing it with the quality of people being picked at any other booth.
Yeah, essentially the stuff is we're not looking for people who just want to make a paycheck. We're looking for people who also care about the business itself, right?
Hell yeah.
100%. 100%. So I'll defer to you if there's any questions, anything you'd like me to answer. I'm more than happy to speak at length.
I mean, I go to the noodle shop all the time. Mike,
Yeah.
I think the first time we met was at the noodle shop, actually.
Yeah, correct. It was, Mr. Razzle. It indeed was.
And I've never had a bad experience. Employees have always treated me right. The food's always been good. I've got no questions.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's rather transparent that the noodle shop is one of the few that actually is active and has been doing it right for a long time. You know, it's not like you guys are coming through, right after legislation passes. No, you've been doing this for months, and it shows. And
I mean, I want to say this transparently as well. Mike
Yeah.
was one of the few in the food court that wasn't coming and bitching at us when our legislation got posted on City Hall. Transparently.
We love hurdles. You know what I'm saying? Keeps us on our toes, right?
Well, I think you gentlemen just understand that what we're trying to do is give back to the city,
And that 50,000 tax wasn't a tax. It was just something that made us think about how we're going to make 50,000 more. You know
That's
what I'm
right. That's right. Now that is going away, right? Based on what Nino said after the last presentation, that minimum stall fee is going to be going away. At least it's going to be put on pause until tools are in place. But I appreciate the attitude you had towards that. You know what I mean? Rather than coming out with your pitchforks and torches, you treated it as a business problem. You started crafting a solution to it.
If I could, that problem, 50,000 a week.
Timeout. Thank you for the 2
I
months,
mentioned
man.
At the start, there's 500 problems with my booth. That problem is problem 501.
Right.
50K a week to sustain the business is nothing compared to, the ability for us to get the tools to have that business run, better. And I've
Right.
spoken to Nino before about that, and we have spoken amongst ourselves like that. That's the only complaints I have, and I know that they're being worked on, and they'll come as soon as possible.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. I think the hardest thing about the business, right, is literally just us physically keeping track of what the staff are doing, right?
Yeah.
Because at the moment it's on a trust basis. Like we're trusting that they are working the hours they are saying, and we can't really prove that they are or aren't. And this has led to allegations of us, unfortunately removing staff, right?
Right.
So it is a solid issue that we're trying to battle.
And not to mention, paycheck time. Like I'm standing at the bank for an hour, double, triple, quadruple checking, with nothing to go off other than my math, which I admit isn't the best. It's time consuming. It's very tedious.
Yeah.
That's unpaid work, making sure people get their paycheck. So
Yeah.
again, like legislation stuff, like it's just a non-factor. There's plenty of other things that we need going on, and that's
Yeah.
really it.
No
I
fucking
appreciate
yeah.
that attitude. Yeah.
Bro, I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very fucking excited for this. And I imagine you do have the franchise plans as well, down the line.
Oh yeah.
Good shit.
Like there's so much that I want or can do, and I'm one person, and I'm not the smartest or most creative.
How did I
person
lose my
that
news rep?
I'm,
Oh, I never went over
adjacent to.
50.
There's plenty more capable people than me, plenty more intelligent people than me, and if I have this many ideas, like the sky's the limit, and I wholeheartedly believe it.
Yep, I absolutely, and I think we're here to support that. One thing I will let you know is what we've been requesting, and the reason why we want stalls to get these licenses is there's a lot of things that it takes a while, right? our administration goes and pushes things up, and then, you know, it can take a while for things to cook. But where we're hoping is that the stalls are effectively your tier 1 food business, right? And if you have a business license and a track record, your license will give you and similar stalls that are actually putting effort in have access to equipment that can make shit in its own brick and mortar, right? And
that's even just hearing that's like something that is being worked on is
it's I don't know if it's being constructed, but that is literally like our vision for it, right?
Yeah,
is you start there and then you go to the next place. And furthermore, when you go to lossantos.me, you'll have a way to like say we're open. And anyone who goes to the website will see, oh, Big Dogs is open right now. You know, oh, and they're located on right here in Little Seoul, okay? And there's like a little blip. You know what I mean? So
no, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
I think that kind of progression, right, of testing people, you know, seeing what they're capable of, and then potentially moving them out of the court is the solution we need. Because all of the people, so many people come and speak to me, how do I get a booth? How do I get a booth? You don't get a booth. You're not going to get my booth because I'm not going to sell it. You're not going to get next door's booth because they're not going to sell it. That is it.
Yeah.
So the fact that the vision is for us to work there, you know, prove ourselves, get up and running, and then potentially move out and free up that space to similar people is like all I could ever ask for.
Absolutely.
It hurts me to tell people again that are potentially more capable than I, with better vision than me, that you just can't do it. It really does.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
It's miserable.
And that's kind of like we are trying to make it, and it's difficult to sell to folks sometimes because we do live in a very me society, right? Where, trust me when I say that if, let's say, tomorrow this happens, there's probably going to be a lot of negativity towards this office of, wait, why does Big Dogs get it and not, you know, Big Dicks, you know, who decided that he wanted to open a restaurant the day the equipment came out? You know what I mean? But if we don't give people this like, you need to prove yourself first, well, then what the fuck is the point, right? You're going to have a random tow truck driver making his own food on his own stove in his own house, right? So,
no,
100%.
It just becomes a pissing contest then, you know, who's got the biggest bank account to just splurge on whatever flavor of the month idea they have.
Exactly.
Or anything. And again, like, I'll be honest, my businesses make good money. I pay my workers well. I am by no means a rich man. Like, I laugh at myself every day when I wake up and I think I must be the brokest businessman in this. My workers are paid well. My business generates profit. I'm not taking the manager line share, like, because it just doesn't exist. Like, we're not there yet.
And that,
so
but that's the thing, right? Being rich in Los Santos is easy. Being a businessman that has people that want to come to work every day, that's difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've passed the hottest challenge. And with that said, we're just going to go right ahead and approve the business. So, boom, boom.
We don't get to fuck with them first?
Well, I mean, listen, if it was like a new idea, sure, but, you know.
I was cooking on like a limp noodle joke, you know what I mean?
I just finally got my blood pressure down, Razzle. We don't need this again. Okay?
I will say, if for me personally, that last little bit, if I had not already been sold, that would have sold me. I used to own a bar back in the day, and I basically did not take a paycheck out of that for myself just to make sure the place kept running. I could keep my employees around. So I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say me, I'm so good, but like it just isn't feasible. There is no me cut. It's just not something that we can afford. I pay myself based on hours I work in the booth. Nothing else counts. And that's just how it has to be. Because if I sit here and penny checked myself and went, well, actually, I spent 1 hour paying people out, so that's another hour for me, like there'd be nothing for anybody else. So it's just the business comes first, and the business will make money. 6 months from now, I'm sure it'll be, you know, I'll be raking it in and I'll be celebrating. But for now, we just got to, you know, focus on what matters.
I feel like with all our businesses, the biggest focus, well, for me, and I feel Mike's always been on the same page, is creating opportunities for people who might not have been able to find one, right? And if you can make those guys happy, you can give them a great opportunity, you can give them a great career, and they can make money, then, you know, you're already winning, right? Your business is already thriving. if your staff love working there, if the customers love coming there, everything else will eventually come. It's inevitable, right? And I feel like that's where a lot of people fail, because they come in with the mindset of I want to be rich, right? And that isn't it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Obviously, it's
100% right.
nice. That is obviously the
Brother,
aim
what are
in
you
the
gonna
end,
do
right?
with money? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you get a
Exactly.
house to fucking like, you fucking dress up the thing, and then what? You find someone and you fucking, I don't want to know what people are doing inside their houses, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck's the point? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're right. Exactly. Well, turning up
Every
to work
time,
every
Nino?
day and having 5 people there happy to see you, happy to be there.
Yeah,
Everyone's fucking happy.
exactly.
That's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, buying that 500K house on Grove Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not it, right?
No,
That doesn't generate happiness.
They
for
got
me.
a sick car. Okay, congratulations. Like, yeah, it's meaningless. So I love the energy. I love the vibe, and I hope that you can inspire other budding entrepreneurs in Los Santos with that mindset, because we need more of that, just transparently.
I mean, honestly, that's what I hope to accomplish with the Little Seoul Plaza. It's not mine. It's not Jack's, but the businesses and the people there, like, we want that to be a place where when the more properties open up, we hope people can come in
Yes.
and have an idea and be supported by already established people there that are gonna, like, we want them to succeed because it's more foot traffic for us, more people hanging out. I've never been so happy than when I bought the coffee shop and decorated it, and every day, every hour, because of the other adjacent buildings that we owned, people were just there hanging out. Not because they were gangbanging or dealing drugs, just because they had a reason to be there. And that has been like the driving motivation for everything business related I've been doing since. Just creating a place where people are, regardless of their
I
affiliation.
like this guy a
because
lot.
they want to be there.
Yes.
That's what we're trying to do.
And then the other brilliant thing that also goes in hand with what Mike just said, if you create a fantastic business, yeah, people see what you're doing and they also want to do that, right? And they want to put in as much effort as you are. They want to try be better, and they want to try do their best too, right? And then this creates a beautiful competition dynamic, which makes both businesses thrive to work better. And of course, it could cause some like business conflict. Like it also just makes the area that these businesses are in a better place to be, right? I am definitely not against, businesses having a negative impact on me as long as they're doing it in a positive way, right? Because at the end of the day, it's good for business, all business being there, yeah?
Yep, 1,000%. And I love that. We're big supporters of that plaza. And once we get over this hurdle of approving, because we're going to have a load of businesses, right, that we have to get through. That's kind of our next effort, is how do we build tools through the website, et cetera, to kind of try to navigate people to those things. And whether it's like little events or getting people to know that it exists, that's a tough part, right? But I mean, people know that it exists, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, 100%. I understand.
I've got a question regarding this existence thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's the Los Santos and Blaine County GPS system, right? Everyone can use it in their cars.
Mm-hmm.
And places of interest normally have you can find out where, say, the city hall is, right? It's built into the having all vehicles, yeah? So potentially, I was thinking, like, maybe if a business does establish itself, it proves itself, it's genuinely a consistent, real thing. Yeah, Los Santos, give it a blip.
Already planned. Yep, already yes.
Okay.
I actually, the way we were looking at it, because I think there's like limitations on like how many blips can go up or some shit like that. I don't know. Is that maybe you rent out a blip, right? So when you're open, or for the next 2 hours, event over here. So in order to, because we know there's a lot of things, like, different priorities, right? That's why we're on the side putting it on losantos.me, like our own system, because that way we can get ahead and get you guys things in advance. Because there's certain things that are easier to do on losantos.me than might be in the city, if that makes sense, right? So I'm not a construction guy, so I'm going on speculation. So, but all right, cool. Do you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right.
Everybody else here is ready.
All right.
Ready?
All right. So let's just move ourselves on to slide number 7. Get the little intro. This is a little bit of a switch up. We've had two kind of like, service providing businesses, and this is the third. I would like to think that this, is my magnum opus. Me and Jack and our dear friend OP have given our very life essence.
Oh, this business is like our child. I mean,
it's
a shit, Nino. I mean, you physically been a part of Big Dog News, right?
Oh yeah. We
are passionate about this shit, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I am very personally interested in hearing about this one, as I am going to be working as the press secretary, so I'll be working with the network a good bit. So let's see what you got.
All right, so we can skip on over to slide. All right. The Big Dog News Network originally started as a, just Big Dog News. We added the network on because the minute that we found success, the passion inside myself, Jack Bates, our dear friend Drake Morgan, was just, it was like a wildfire. The ideas started coming in, and they still are. So we added the network to give ourselves the kind of the creative freedom to do anything we want using the media platform that we hope to create. The most important thing, without a shadow of a doubt, is we want people to be entertained. The news at the end of the day needs to entertain people. Anything that wants to capture the hearts and mind of somebody, they have to be enticed, scared, motivated, inspired, whatever it is. It's all entertainment. It's all the same thing, same umbrella. That's the goal. Whatever the emotion it is that we are trying to convey through any of our, various shows and segments, it needs to be entertaining. I'm not here to broadcast 6-hour meetings like this. No one's going to watch that shit. No one gives a fuck. People want the summary. People want, the explosive, just captivating news. And even discussions like this can be made into that with, proper techniques and passionate people like, myself, Jack Bates, and our co-workers.
Yeah. And also,
that's the vision.
Sorry to butt in. Another thing, we're talking about entertainment, which is massive, yeah? But we also want people to know. We want people to see shit and know shit that they didn't even know existed, okay? This brings me back to opportunity yet again. I know I keep mentioning this word a lot, but I'm a big advocate in opportunity, okay? With some of our segments, such as Live PD, okay? Live PD is, say, Forehead, one of our news presenters, going into the back of a police car and showing a day in the life of the PD. We're recording this, we're tweeting about this. Not many people necessarily get to see this, right? So this is a great opportunity for people to see how the PD work, why the PD do what they do. Oh, he spam tasered me 8 times. Yeah, but on Live PD, we just saw you ram him at 200 miles an hour. It brings it to everyone so that people can see both sides that they might not have necessarily ever got to see. Same with like Hood News. Hood News, we'll go out there if there's gangs causing ruckus and chaos, we'll get in the front lines and we will show people what is going on. And, it's just something that people might not get to see. So not only do we want to make it entertaining, we also want to show people things that they might not personally get the opportunity to see themselves, right? Which is why we think it does so well, because there's a scarcity to it, okay?
100%, Jack, 100%.
Okay.
So yeah,
I want to see like a website for Big Dog News, so you can like watch all the videos when they like pop up. You know what I mean?
Is our segments, like the two that Jack just named. We have a bunch more planned. I'm gonna be honest. We've even experimented in movies. It's the sky's the limit. Anything that we can do with a camera, we can get edited, chopped up, and published. Via Twitter, via YouTube, whatever it might be. LosSantos.me. Like we have a hunger for it. Right now, the only challenge that I'll say our business will face is keeping it profitable. It doesn't have costs to run, but the thing is inevitably we're going to need to start accruing some type of profit. And our goal for that right now is to secure advertising space. It's the classic, it's the bread and butter. But we think that when we're twatting out the craziest news people have ever seen, ex-sheriffs being shot live on the news, Nino being nearly assassinated, the PD getting smoke grenaded and passing out, multiple shootings, and we're throwing in advertisements for, I wouldn't necessarily do our own businesses, but, Banks, Bubbles, and Brews. People see that. That's worth money. That is tangible, undeniable profit for all parties involved. So that's the game plan for profit long term.
Honestly,
exactly.
Mike,
So we'd have like say it was your business. You had Nino's mayor office. You wanted people to know, and you paid us you know, we will do a whole day of advertisement for that company. We would have your logos covered on the news camera overlay along with the Big Dog News, you know, showing your business. And then we would do a sponsored segment. You know, we would thank you for sponsoring us. We would tell the people, you know, what you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it. And this is another great way to promote the local business, like you were speaking about with events and stuff earlier. We can literally do that ourselves. We can promote these new businesses that you're approving right now.
Bro, these guys put in so much work. It's crazy.
You know, we will only be making money from sponsorships, essentially. And we feel it's beneficial for everyone doing it that way, right?
Yep.
Mike, I'm going to be honest. I see no issue with, you know, let's say you want to advertise one of your other companies.
Speak up a bit, Razzle.
As long as you're buying the advertisement space with your other companies, you know, keeping it above board, I see no problem with doing that either. I don't think there's any issue with you advertising your other businesses.
Outstanding. I mean, because yeah, again, like me personally, looping back to the community involving people, it would be ideal for me if we could just work harder to make people want to buy the space.
Absolutely.
Instead of just using it to better ourselves.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, right? Like I'll run a Big Dog Noodles ad on camera. I've done it. I'll do it again. But if there was another person who wanted the space, it's not something that we're looking to hoard. Nothing that Jack and I do is looking to kind of isolate. You know, other people, you know, this kind of segues into a later point. But other people are going to want to be doing coverage, and they're more than welcome to. It's all about inclusion, letting people see and experiment and have their own ideas, and kind of just let them take it wherever it goes. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. I mean, this is something I touched on earlier with a coffee shop, right? If another coffee shop opened up next door, I wouldn't care. You know, I'd embrace it. I'd be happy for it. And I already feel, Mike and OP have noticed this as well. Since we started the Big Dog News, there is so many people doing news. You see loads of people doing it. And this is fantastic. Like, this is brilliant. If they beat us to, you know, if they beat us to an opportunity to film like a bank robbery or anything, then fair play, you know? That gives us opportunity to go elsewhere and find something else, right? So we're all for it. We love that. We really do love that.
So if you want to move on to the next slide, in here we've got some demo footage. My personal favorite, if you had to pick one, I would look at the known dumbfuck office of Vic Hanna. This honestly, I think, perfectly summarizes why we do what we do. The core of it. The original motivation. You can see here.
They played dead
so
that they can
guess
get
it's misspelled.
Stop
it's a part of the
moving now.
advertisement.
No one
Stop
is moving,
moving.
sir.
Right
No,
here.
Remember,
stop moving.
Big Dog News, we might get
freedom
our
of
first.
right,
We
that's
might
it.
get our
Pull it out
first
like Jesus.
police
Police
brutality. We might
brutality.
get
No,
our
no, no,
first
no,
police.
All right, back up.
Police brutality. Police brutality on the news. You see in his
All
live.
right,
You
back.
see in
Get
his
the hell out of
live.
here. This is
Shoot me.
brutality.
Police
Get the fuck out of here.
brutality
Get
is
the
going
fuck
on right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
He has just killed
Back up. Back up. Get out of here.
OP.
Yeah, that was
Pretty crazy. Did
Yeah.
you get that on camera?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We got that on the news. Wait. Put him in front of the police. I'm gonna get
put him in front of the
a
police.
photo for the headlines.
Yeah,
got him in the fucking
exactly.
face.
He did. Yeah, we had to pick the prongs out at the hospital after. They didn't provide any medical on scene. We had to go and do that ourselves. We had to move him there, you know, transit by ourselves. No ambulance.
You know, like guy gave me a traffic citation and called me a dumb fuck.
Yeah, well,
I
listen,
appreciate you returning the favor.
Oh no, but listen, we've got. I would say how many hours of Vic Hanna footage do we have, Jack? Like in the archives?
Oh yeah,
I would say
it's
at least
endless.
3.
We have about.
It
I
should-
have about 9 videos of him playing possum and then still getting shot somehow.
Yeah,
He's it. Yeah, he's his own breed, Vic Hanna.
Now, if you look at the other clip, this clip, you know, it might seem a little bit overwhelming, but this one is honestly the kind of other side of the news, right? The inclusivity. Right there, we have one of our temp co-hosts, Mr. Larry Knock. We brought Larry along for 2 news sessions. They were some of the most enjoyable, most, you know, groundbreaking scenes that we'd recorded. And Larry just came in. We gave him a microphone. We told him the rules, told him how to act. We got him a vest. And he just came along. I think that day we actually interviewed Nino for the second time, along with a bunch of other things. And, you know, I'll let you guys, you know, watch the clip and then, you know, keep speaking.
I would also like to state in that clip, some of our show hosts definitely put a persona on for certain situations, you know, and that doesn't necessarily reflect Big Dog News as a whole, okay?
Yeah, it's just showmanship.
That's it.
You
Yeah,
just
entertainment.
showmanship, you know?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is these are fucking great. I was just watching them right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I would say, you know, there's countless more. You know what I mean? Like we have every emotion under the sun caught on film that we can, you know, display to the public. But I think these two, for me,
Yeah,
really just kind of show the concept. We have the serious stuff where we are recording, you know, officers, quite frankly, breaking the law. Officers, citizens, blaners, whoever the fuck they are, the camera doesn't shy away from anyone, and I mean that. Even if I was receiving money or motivation, you know what I'm saying? Unless it was on, you know, threat of political assassination on myself, right? Unless it was a completely stacked deck, no hope of, you know, getting out of this one, we're going to cover it. You know, short of literally throwing ourselves in the burning volcano of death, we are going to point the camera and record and let the people see. And when we do it, it isn't something, again, that we're looking to monopolize, that we're looking to beware the news. Right there in one of those clips, Mr. Larry Knox, he came in, he was the best co-host we've ever had. He's one of about, I think maybe it's about 5 or 6 people that we've kind of brought in. He was the best we've ever had. I cannot wait to do another session with Mr. Knox because he really made those scenes where he was there, even among our experienced and capable, you know, news anchors. And again, like, I can't wait for more experiences like that. Like, that's what it's all about. Uncovering the truth and bringing in the personalities to showcase it.
Yep. And outside of the tomfoolery, the entertainment, you know, the corruption, etc., we also do want to focus on promoting things that might necessarily be difficult. Like when we interviewed you, Nino, for example, we were very serious and we were genuinely asking you questions that a lot of people in the city have been asking about properties and about what's going to happen with businesses, and because people also do need to hear what's going on in their own city, right? And if we can promote that, then that's also fantastic. You know, we definitely have different modes that we are in when promoting the news. You know,
absolutely.
We can promote for the community, we can show what's going on, and then of course we also have a big entertainment factor as well.
Yeah.
So we don't just want to, you know, we don't just want to be entertaining, causing necessarily chaos, or, you know, there is seriousness to it too, right?
Yeah. You match the vibes with the story is what I'm hearing.
100%. That is 100%.
Needs to be a balance.
Oh, are y'all familiar with the news legislation that we had passed out?
Yes, we've looked at it. I mean, I'm dumb as fuck. You know, I don't really get legislations too much, but I sort of got it a bit.
We're trying to give you the ability to have more authorization to go into like shooting scenes.
Yeah, no, and that's something that that's a problem, right? Because there is a point where it's very 50-50, right? The police could be in a crazy shootout or a crazy situation.
Yeah.
And depending who is there, I mean, oh my God, you could get all up in that. You know, they're happy to cover, give statements, you know. But then there's the other side where the police will literally be like, get the fuck out of here. You know, they're attacking you.
Well, that's the beauty. This is
50-50, right?
Well, this gives you the ability to do it, and they can't tell you to go just fuck off randomly.
And honestly, I was telling Jack, right, when I mentioned the legislation, that's all we need. What we need isn't to be uplifted above people so we can go around bossing around the PD. We just need there to be standards so that we can do our job.
Yep.
Which is, quite frankly, making sure that they're doing their job in those type of scenes. The amount of times that we have pulled up and been told to go behind an imaginary line, it's astronomical. Police will come up to us on camera, to our face, and say, no, you've got to be over there. You've got to be over there, other side of the road, other side of the road. And it's like, why?
Well, at least at least they had the decency to tell you. It's not how it went for me.
Yeah. Well, you know, if only I was there for that one, Mr. Razzle. But those type of things, the PD in this city, and I'll admit, both PDs, right? The LSPD and the BCSO have both, on separate occasions, multiple times, fabricated rules based on their feelings.
Trust. Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Like, it's a block away. You can't be here. Active scene. The very next day, we will be driving along, and a different group of officers will be like, "Oh my God, it's the news!" You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. Stay black. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is unfucking believable.
Documenting situations inherently is not only valuable for getting facts out there to the public, but unless you have corrupt officers, why would you want the camera rolling?
Yeah,
unless
to be honest, it's also, I think, useful in a lot of these police cases. I have on one account, admittedly, only once, I have given over footage to the PD to use in a court case.
Oh yeah,
at their request.
yeah. Oh, I
Like,
believe
not
it.
only does it provide the people, it's a written, it's a visual history of something that's happened that, what I'm saying, it is a billion times more valuable than he said, she said. Like, it's a service, and I wholeheartedly believe
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
1,000%.
if any of that legislation revolving the news does end up hindering y'all from doing your job, please let us know so we can think about amending it.
Well, I
Mhm.
think even before that, what I would suggest, gentlemen, is setting up a meeting with my colleague Archibald. Archie, you drafted that, didn't you?
Yeah. I worked at least that entire thing I did write that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So sit down with Archibald and make sure he helps you understand what rights that legislation gives you. I think that's important for you guys to be able to do your job.
Okay.
You know, it's assuming we approve the proposal.
And another factor that I was thinking that could help this, right, is, like I said, there may be some people who do the news as a joke and it's like a one-time thing for them, and they maybe do piss officers off, right? Obviously, that isn't our aim. Say if this business approves and you guys are all happy with it, what's like the situation like? Do you guys have any manufacturers who could maybe sort us out like a branded vest to show that we're big
Let
on
us
news? Is that
send the
something that's,
request
like-
our way. We'll try to make it happen.
I've
Okay.
already started dabbling. So if you have a request, send it through me. I'll see if I can do it, and if not, I know several other clothing designers in the city who may be able to assist.
Okay, fantastic. No, that was all just a little thought I had there.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I think unless there's any other questions, I'm going to do the same thing here. You've been around long enough that no reason to jerk you off. You guys are approved.
Jesus, Nino, why
Yep.
couldn't you
Thank
done
you,
this
Nino.
for the coffee shop? You had Razzle all up on my dick.
Well, I
for no
mean, because the coffee
reason.
shop's some like new shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we got to give you an adrenaline rush from time to time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right. Boom,
Whoa.
boom, boom.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Easy.
Listen, gentlemen, and as it goes, everyone here, free coffees. You know, I'll clean your laundry for free. And shit, you ever need us to do a little article for you, you know, we'll give you a one-on-one interview if you ever want to get anything out there. We'll
Oh,
do
I
that.
would be
Hell
more than
yeah.
happy to give
Will you
anyone
clean the
here.
sheets in the employee room,
They're
please?
covered in piss.
Urine.
They're covered in
Human
piss.
Yeah,
You got
human
that,
A
piss.
lot of urine.
Just
It-
so much.
Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
send someone to get them. Me personally.
Please.
you
Thank
know.
you. Thank you. Appreciate
Do I
it.
for
As for the,
George?
All right.
as
Thanks
for
for
the
gloves.
noodle shop,
We do, yeah.
you know, food's expensive, but you can all have one free meal on us, okay?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
No, you guys got it.
All right.
Mike, I think
Oh.
I think Lovemore is on his way over. Do you guys sticking around for his as well? Moral support.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well.
100%.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that he made it because I was
Jesus.
just about to say.
Yeah.
So,
We'll give you guys the room. We'll just wait till
Okay.
you get here. I appreciate you so much.
FYI,
I'ma
we
be honest
are
with you guys.
expanding the LSPD food program to other restaurants. We're just waiting. We've been waiting. We submitted it on the 10th. We're still waiting for it to get approved. As soon as that's approved, you guys are can start using the LSPD program, which means PD can come through, show their, hey, we need food, and you just
Mhm.
give it to them, and the county will reimburse you.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Plus
that'd be
20%.
And as for Lovemore, guys, okay?
Yeah.
You know, shit.
He's got a lot of heart.
Now, yeah, he's got a lot of heart. He's a good
Mm.
guy, okay?
Okay.
He's got a lot of heart, a lot.
And he's got people at his back, myself
Yeah,
and Jack and
yeah,
many more.
Yeah.
If they could be here, they would. But there's at least 8 of us that are going to be there holding
Yeah.
his hand, a finger each.
He is
I feel like there's something you're
he-
trying to say
no,
and not quite
I'm
getting
not
out.
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying, you know, he's doing his best. Okay, he's doing his best. Okay, he's one of those people that, you know, those people at school and the teachers would say he's really good in his head, but he can't put it on paper type vibe. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of heart, okay. Shit, right, we'll give you the room until he gets it. But again,
All right.
thank you all very much.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
hope,
Easy.
if
Thank you
that-
very much.
I hope we
If-
also made this entertaining for you all. You know, we tried to
Absolutely.
we tried to make this
No.
as less boring as possible. I know it's
I believe
business
so,
at the end
yeah.
of the day, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If
No.
either of y'all don't have my number, I'm in the lemon list, McRae, MCRAE. Go ahead and grab that. If y'all want to talk about any of the press briefing stuff
Oh,
or
yeah,
anything else like
perfect.
that, go ahead.
We'll do.
Oh,
and
and
then
you
and then
guys-
so, I'm pretty
you
sure you
guys need
mentioned
to-
this earlier. Oh, sorry, go on, Razzle.
No, I was gonna say you guys need to get your content to me. right? So I can get it up on the website. I don't know if you've seen, but Moose Knuckles, an independent journalist, has been getting articles up on the site.
Okay.
If you have videos and shit or articles you want up, let me know. Send them to me, and I'll get them up there for you.
Okay, no, perfect.
Hell
And
yeah.
then just to confirm, yeah, I'm pretty sure you've already said this and I already understand this. We just need to find a judge to pay, basically, right? Just to finalize them, yeah?
Justice, I think. Has to be justice. Yeah.
Well, like Angel.
All right.
Angel can do it, right?
Bailey, Adams, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Is there
All
a
right, guys.
timeline on that? I'm gonna do it as soon as possible, but it has been tough to get in touch with judges lately.
Yeah, we actually so I contacted Bailey. He's going to be around on Tuesday, and I'm going to try to make him available. I'm going to try to work with him to try to get him awake like before Tsunami and in the evening so he can help get everything approved and set up. So
I will
we'll
check.
We'll send an email out once the dates are set, so that way we'll try to accommodate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it. Right, well, we'll be back
All
soon
right.
then.
Well, thank you very much.
so
Thank you very
much.
much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right,
Thank
hell
you very
yeah.
much.
Okay, look at that.
Man, it's so nice having people come in with the right attitude. You know what I mean?
Bro, I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
brother, this is why, like, it's reinvigorated me because we've dealt with so much just like dog shit attitudes.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to remind everybody, they couldn't fucking jot down what their legislation was, and look at all these people that come through this office and have hopes, dreams, ambition to uplift the city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Nino. Mike was, so invested in this. This guy sent me like 10 pages, like a 10-page Google Doc, just to make sure his points were being captured and everything like that. He's all in on this.
Oh,
effort, right?
Yeah.
Effort.
These are the people that should be given the fucking
Good
podium.
morning.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not the leech, what do you want to call it? Like what is that one mythological creature that sucks your soul?
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
The chupacabra. Yeah, there's another one too.
I was gonna say a succubus.
Succubus. Yep. There's another one too. It's like it's a flying creature from like Nordic mythology.
Oh, I thought you were going on like Dementors from
Like
Harry
a
Potter
harpy?
shit or something.
Oh, it could Dementors.
Dementia.
Oh,
Dementia.
well, I mean that's
I
well.
was
If you
gonna
gotta
say a
talk
banshee,
to
that's
them.
more Scottish Irish though.
No, this fuck. What is it called? Oh my
I don't know as much
god.
about Norse mythology.
That I will do. Is anything else?
Oh my god. Demento is a good one though.
I don't have any food, by the way. I'm
Hey, I got
so
you.
hungry.
Thank
you.
I did you a favor.
Okay.
And I
It was
brought
in
some
Dragon's
diapers for
Dogma
you,
too.
So you don't have an accident
What is it called?
again. Oh, but I think you kind of need them, don't you?
Just put it on your shoulder there for you.
I'm good. No, I
know, but you'll
I mean,
need it
drink as
because
well.
you know, but-
Sorry, I'm so.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, you do that on purpose. Your territory is the bed.
Angel. Thank you.
That
my
was a test, right?
cigarette.
I gave you French
Ladies
fries
and gentlemen,
with
if
the
you enjoy the
potato
content, be
base. I
sure
wanted
to
see
slap
if
that
you
follow
were gonna
button.
eat them
Also,
or wait
September
to
30% off.
let them
Brand new
ferment into
subs.
vodka and drink it.
That is right. Get them cheap. Get them fresh. I don't know if resubs are 30% off, but I'm gonna be surprised.
Yeah, but whiskey's better than vodka.
Yeah, what is?
It's not about
Was it a
better.
ghoul? I don't.
It's better.
Just over here, Michael.
I am, yeah, very.
Also,
Very prejudiced.
You think I'm 48?
Yeah, you're offending my Scotch Irish heritage there.
You
man.
think I'm 48?
No, I said vodka.
I'm already prepared. I don't need.
So I look like I'm
Yes.
48?
No, I
Lad.
know
You
you
asked
said
me and I
vodka and
just-
potato. That's the problem.
How old are you?
It's about to go
I'm gonna give you
bad.
the
So
diapers then.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
put it
want
on.
the fucking
Oh, I
diaper.
can't put it on the
Okay.
table.
I don't want you.
Yeah, this
All
table
right.
sucks. There's too much shit on it.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's Mr. Chavez. Look how much he's fucking smoking.
yeah. You know, I need my cigarette break. You know what I mean? Oh,
It's also
relief.
me. I sit here
Oh.
writing legislation, looking over stuff, and I do chain smoke while I'm doing that.
I quit 10 years ago.
oh, I
Miss it though.
the hunting stuff. What? Michael, did you finish up the hunt? Like, what did you finish up yesterday? Just so I know which ones to look at.
I think almost everything except lottery. Lottery's like 98% done. That's what I was
Let's
working
send
on this
it to
morning.
the review board, and we'll do it in
Yeah.
conjunction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me finish up lottery, and I'll put hunting and lottery up there.
Easy.
I
And
think
then the
fishing
spear.
might even be done too.
Okay, easy.
Yeah, let me just verify.
What are you doing? I haven't seen you in a few days. I've been away.
Oh, and events too, you know.
Events
I think
too?
Events is done. Yeah.
Ooh, perfect.
Just glad to be around for the news.
You
The
did you add
one thing
another
at the
comment?
bottom.
That's always nice.
Another
it's
one?
Basically saying, do we want to add something for the
Nino?
liability stuff?
Mhm.
Just-
Well, fair enough.
Hi, I just got done talking to Tilly. She said you would like some eggs. Is that correct?
Some
Let me
eggs?
look
No,
at it.
no, I'm good.
Yeah, she said you wanted me. Okay, you don't want eggs?
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, I don't
Yeah.
know. Wait, is she giving you attitude?
No. I mean, she's fine. I mean, she's
Oh.
older and she's just probably done for some stuff.
Wait, she really?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
well,
fucking
Like
for the-
menopause?
I bought her.
I'm 48. Okay,
Oh.
I'm not.
No, I
fucking
didn't. I
48.
didn't say anything
You're
at all.
48?
You asked how old do you
Cat
think I
fight.
am.
48.
Cat
I said
fight.
I think you're around 48 years old.
No,
Am
do I
I
look like
wrong?
I'm 48?
And yes, I didn't see your text, Michael. Yes, I want
Oh,
that.
I thought you said yes to me. I was like,
Bypass
oh
the
my God.
embargo.
No, I just kind of went,
What?
because you kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I'm not.
Why are you
fucking
telling her
48
that I
years
need
old.
food? I got like
You're
so
fine.
much food
You
right
said
now.
you need eggs.
I told her that she needs to fill the break room with brown eggs because those are the kind that you like.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Unfertilized.
Pickled
Yeah,
eggs?
unfertilized. What do you mean? What is
What?
that supposed to mean? You just
Wait,
like
wait.
eggs?
What do you wait? Like, I got a vasectomy, right?
What the fuck? Eggs?
Ooh,
Chicken
that's
eggs.
nice.
Yeah.
Yay,
That means you can keep on.
eggs.
Oh, okay. I mean,
All right.
now you're
All right,
12.
that was-
I
that
don't.
was-
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
was
Okay,
that was
you know
little.
what, at least I'm less than
Yeah.
fucking
You guys
48.
want like a
Okay,
little
well-
cookie all of a sudden?
No,
I mean, your
not
kid
real
is
eggs.
19.
Real eggs.
How old are you?
Old enough?
Okay. Well, you
You got a
were the one that
19-year-old
guessed.
kid?
I can't be mad at me for
All right.
guessing.
I'm
Oh.
24.
Wow.
Have you know?
Wow.
Don't look a day over it either.
Holy shit! I'm older than you.
Oh, you look like it.
I'm never seen, oh, really? I look like it. Wow.
Oh my
I guess,
Jesus.
what do they say? Age with grace, age with beauty. Makes sense.
All right. Well, I'm glad you two are getting along. This is great. All
I
right.
love her so much.
Nice to meet you, Jasmine. I'm
event
RP.
question you were saying.
Huh? Oh, it's basically done. I mean, you got fucking God-given gift Michael Mann here to do most of it.
Oh,
But
all right.
it's
Boom,
basically
boom.
we include one section for liability. Just say, we don't take any liability for any wrongdoings in the event.
Yeah.
If that's necessary or not.
Yeah,
Well, I mean-
it's like, hey, the event runners who are requesting the money are taking all liabilities.
I'll just cook that into the permit section,
Yeah.
like just a single line.
Perfect.
The only thing I added in there,
I don't think
Nino,
we
which-
want to do a permit. I think we just give them money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
They request
like,
it and we
more,
give
more
it.
like a subsidy. Yeah, okay, I
Yep,
can
yep.
do that. That's easy. That's easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Less stuff because there are things I'm working on, but unless that's going to make our life in the county easier. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to go through. You know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Okay,
So,
okay.
Anything
Easy.
that needs a clerk or people that literally don't exist anymore, like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't.
So one of the ideas that I cooked up in there, and this is like so one of the subsidy programs I used to run had to do with events, and one of the things we required is like if they have a brochure, they put our logo on it, like proudly supported by the Los Santos County Mayor's Office. Do you want
Yeah,
that in
okay.
there? I'm just thinking optics and exposure. You know what I mean? Good for us type shit. Not
Mm.
necessary, but a nice addition.
I'm not sure if it's necessary to add, but the news companies covering events as well I think would go
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
They
I agree.
they host something and then they can like put an edit together or something for.
Then you know what?
hard
Maybe,
went.
maybe I'll pull it from the legislation and just say, here's our logo. If you want to add it to anything to say we were a supporter, go ahead and throw it in there. I don't think it needs to be legislated.
Yeah. I'll also say to the point of Big Dog News, they're talking about their potential or lack of profits, so they would not be a bad person
Yeah,
to
yeah,
head and
yeah.
throw some funds to.
Oh,
since,
shit.
That's a
Yeah,
public
that's what I was
service.
thinking.
This fucking reminds me. So Billy, yesterday, remember you didn't have a logo. I said, listen, hit me up. I'll do it for free. I'm happy to help
shit.
out. I
Boom,
love what
boom.
you came in with. And he's like, well, yeah, I got to pay you something. I said, no, absolutely not. And, we told him about the event we want to host. He fucking transfers me $200,000, says, give it to Party and to Anakin, consider it a contribution from BJ Towing.
Jesus.
They want to be the official tow contractor for the event. Vehicle crashes out,
Okay.
in comes a vehicle, they tow it.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah.
This is for the one that we're
airport.
planning?
Yeah, shut it down. They're
Oh
gonna
my
do
God.
all the tow work for the hot rod races.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, and then Anakin wants to make sure
Mhm.
that you're okay with the PD participating because they
Yeah.
want to see people racing PD vehicles.
I think it should be Los Santos County.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Oh my God, this is great.
Fuck yeah.
They do that in the States generally, I think.
They do. Yeah.
Like
I
drag
used
races
to
with the fire
attend one.
department
I
and
used to
stuff.
attend one back in the day, and this guy would bring in this fucking Frankenstein vehicle that he slapped a jet engine on the back of, and he did a 1/4 mile in like 2.8 seconds.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Now, as somebody from the home of NASCAR, watching people outrace any kind of cop car is always going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I'd really love to see a Brioso event. They're so customizable.
Mm.
Okay. Well, holy shit. Bro, I'm very excited for this.
Fuck yeah.
I am very excited for this.
Did you see Party had like over 100 people at his masquerade he held the other day?
Yeah, he noted a couple times that we are contributing. I'm holding off his payment till the event stuff goes through just because, you know, who fucking knows at this point how anything works.
Yeah.
But
Good.
let me wait. Do I have his number? Fuck, I was gonna text him and I forgot.
I'm that Arthur, how's things going on as paralegal?
Yeah, it just smells better.
Lovemore said he's just having some technical difficulties.
How are things going for you as a
Ready in minute
paralegal?
here.
Oh, perfect.
They're going. Oh, I need a lawyer. Wait. I fired a report. I need someone to help me.
Oh, what? We can talk about that in a second. Then, yeah. Actually, come over here and talk to me about it.
Tilly, you okay?
I've got it.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great.
Really good. Really good. Can't complain.
How's Peach's bra fitting? You still wearing it or?
No. I
Wait,
only bought it
what?
yesterday.
What do you mean?
Peach said she left another bra in one of the offices on this floor, and she asked if Tilly could find it and return it, and Tilly said she can't return it because she's currently wearing it.
Yep.
Then I asked her if she.
That's.
I asked her if she
She keeps
washed it
losing
first. She
her.
said no.
Did you wash it? Though?
She said no. Yeah.
You don't think Peach is clean?
You know what?
No,
what do
she
I know?
is.
I thought you were 48, so I don't know. Really? Really? Really?
No, yeah, she's clean. She's good. The Victoria's Secret too. They're good bras. So why am I not wearing them?
Because there's someone else's and you didn't wash them?
Well, they mine now.
Well, so
Fine,
was
just keep it. She
maybe
shouldn't be throwing them all over the fucking
I'm
office.
just saying you should have something and you don't even know. Well, I guess they'll know.
Have what?
People have
What's the
stuff and you
titty
don't
disease?
know.
Salmonella. There's been fish up here all over the
Did you
place.
say titty?
Well, yeah, titties, like titty disease. I don't know.
Is titty a disease?
Hello.
Hey, what's
Oh,
good, guys?
hey,
doing?
good to see you. Good to see you.
I'm here for the meeting.
Up here,
This is
go.
the right place.
Unlock
Yep.
the door for you.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Good?
Oh, hey, over this way, love more.
All right, good.
All right.
God bless America.
I'm Canadian.
Mr. Obama.
Roll Tide.
Ah.
Where do we sit?
Oh, you can stand, sit. Up to you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Obama, sir.
Go let him in.
I have
Yes,
coffee
Mr.
for you
President.
Guys.
Yay!
Like coffee?
Yes.
There you
Coffee,
go,
yes,
all
please.
right. There you go. That's for you.
Thank you, Michelle Obama. Thank you.
Jasmine.
My name's
All right,
Future
here you
President
go.
Knox.
Okay, well, nice to meet you. My name is Jasmine.
We're in the fucking White House. This is so cool.
We're awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
All
keep
right.
living life.
All right. Well, whenever you got a chance, just go ahead and share the stuff, and we'll let you start whenever you're ready.
Oh, well, we're not the guys doing the presentation.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. No worries.
Yeah, we're just with the guys doing it.
Do you want to tell them to come in?
Business partners will be here soon.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Oh,
I
we
won't be
might
doing
want to.
it.
Tilly, could you unlock that? Oh,
Yeah, I
there you go.
got
You got it.
Does he get? Okay.
Gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Making a fool of yourself in front of the
Gentlemen, they
president.
are ready for you. You got time? Hey, time to ticking, bro. Obama's in there waiting.
Could we keep the door unlocked? We got Jack Bates coming back. He's just
Yeah.
gonna be a minute.
Sure.
Appreciate you guys.
Good
Hello,
afternoon,
Mo.
gentlemen.
How you doing? How you doing? Everyone, make sure you're yelling in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do we need to stand somewhere, or how does this work?
Yeah, I mean, you guys got that entire side, so up to you how you want to present. Just real quick, we got Arthur on the very left. He's part of the cabinet, soon to be a lawyer. We got Michael right here. He runs COC alongside Nino, who's not in attendance, also among other things. We got Jasmine. She's head executive assistant. On the right-hand side, we got Archibald, who is a news correspondent, is the head of press secretary, and also a lawyer himself. And then Tilly, who's my personal assistant. She's my Kamala Harris in training.
Okay. Well, the reason I've gathered you all here today, guys, I'm here to propose my business, my man mechanics. Currently sorting out the hello.
Did you share the document? Do they have that?
No, not yet. Okay. Because I'm just finalizing the document. All right, I'm getting the spreadsheet, so we'll delay that for a bit. But I'm happy to go ahead and start proposing this to all of you now. If you're happy.
Okay.
With that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So the question you guys asked is the mission and the vision for my business. Okay.
All right.
That's a good question. I like it.
Oh, are you going to share the presentation?
I will before this is finished. Yes. I will. So first things first, the mission and the vision, guys. I want to open up a mechanic store in Little Seoul. All right. I think it's very dry at the moment, and right on the doorstep of the apartments, people can get their cars repaired. All right. I'm trying to open up some jobs. You know what I mean? Some opportunities for people in the city too. People are broke. Oh.
Carry on.
Wait, please, Nino.
You're good.
Wait, the president's goaded.
Just writing down.
Oh, you're writing it down. Fantastic.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, no news cameras in this office, okay, gentlemen?
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
Understood. So yes, before I was interrupted, as I was saying, is I'm trying to create a, you know what I mean, one of the best mechanic shops you guys have ever seen in the heart of Little Seoul. I've gathered with me the best team on the street, as you can see. Here on my left is my assistant, Mr. Aubrey Webster. Behind me, Jamal Abjabdul, the millionaire. Tyree, I don't really know why he's here anyway.
I'm future
Mike
president. Don't worry.
and Jack, these are all going to be a part of my staff team.
Hell yeah.
I obviously will be including some other people in this situation as well. You know, I will open up some job applications for some people as well, because, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, we've already got quite a lot of interest in the mechanic shop. A lot of people want to work under my man. You know what I mean? That's the business, the money. The product and the service I intend to obviously apply to the city is it's a mechanic shop, guys. It's a trick question. I don't know why that one was asked, but mechanic shop. You know what I mean? We're gonna be offering repairs as well as cosmetics. As I say, in the heart of Little Seoul, we are based just behind the apartment, so it's in the perfect location. You know.
All right.
The startup costs, I'm gonna pass that over to my financial advisor, Mr. Aubrey Webster. He's gonna answer that one for you guys.
Okay,
right?
fantastic.
Oh yeah. So we have a lot of investors already gathered up. I believe we have around 15 investors. The business has already got an investment of $50 million.
Oh,
We're
okay.
planning to buy a property for this, you know, a large mechanic shop on Little Seoul, you know, because real estate there is quite expensive. But you know, we have like I said, we have a lot of investors that believe in us. So cost ain't a problem, you know. Like everything, you know, all the materials are gonna be handled. All the employees will be paid well. All the finances are well handled. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. $50 million? Holy fuck!
It's light work.
It was like 50 million and a little bit of change.
Give or take, you know, that's an estimate.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Fantastic, you know, and as I say, how we're going to structure the business, there's only obviously going to be an owner, which is going to be myself. I'm going to have people working underneath me to make sure everything is running nice and smooth.
Okay.
As you heard there, my financial advisor has got the numbers down to a T. So We're going to have a couple of structures, people helping me, making sure everything runs, as well as we're going to have a handful of mechanics to make sure that the My Man Mechanics is open 24 hours a day. All right? It's going to be running non-stop. So that will be the structure. Obviously, we'll be including people left and right and center in the future. But yeah, I just want to check. Anybody have any questions before I continue?
Yeah. So this is gonna be yours, Lovemore?
Yes, sir.
Why do they call you Lovemore?
Because I got a lot of love to give. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My full name is Lovemore Tlamini.
Like okay. Like what kind of love are we talking?
Whatever. Give me this business, you will find out. Sir. Anyways,
shit. All right. Well, I'm into ladies, personally. But you know what? I appreciate the sentiment,
Understand. Okay. And probably my favorite question that you guys asked in the questionnaire that was that I liked a lot is, how will I raise the quality of life for the citizens? I think it's a very good question, and I'm gonna be honest, as I've covered this already. I think being in the heart of Little Seoul, you come out of your apartment, you get in your garage, you pull your car out, and it's smoking. What a fucking disaster! Now you have to call a tow truck, all of this nonsense. But never mind, you have My Man Mechanic round the corner. Simple fix. We will come and tow your car, make sure it's good, make sure repair is 100%. You want to change the color, you know what I mean? Any cosmetics, you want to add a spoiler to look cool for the ladies, we got you. You know what I mean? It's fantastic.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's easy. It's very easy for all of us.
Yeah.
The last question is pretty much the competitive side of.
Do you have a slide deck?
I do. It's
okay.
It'll be a couple of minutes. Just give me a couple of minutes on that.
You're making it right now. That's fine. Okay.
Fantastic. Yes, sir. Competitive analysis. I don't know, what does analysis mean? Can you let me know?
Study up, I believe.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to hand that over to my security guard over here. He knows about it. He's been doing some research to see if our business will have a negative impact on other businesses. I don't think so. Hey, let me pass it over. Let me not talk too much.
To us? Who are you passing it to?
No, I'll take that one. I'll take that.
Michael, thank you.
Thank fucking God.
So competitive analysis. There are a lot of repair shops in Los Santos. It's a fact. Blank County 2. Some notable ones. We've got Milton's Mods, Carnage Repair. We got VDM. There's a lot. But the thing is that the clientele for these type of businesses, I would say that there's plenty to go around. People want to go and hang out at the repair shop, maybe for their gang they're affiliated with, their motor club, or just their friends in general. And the thing is, I always think there is more opportunity to go around for this type of business. The My Man Motors is going to be located next to the hub that we've spoken about prior that we're trying to establish. And we're looking to kind of fill in the void because there's nothing like what we're trying to establish in the west side of the city. That's a fact. There is no repair shop in the west. We got VDM South Side. We got Carnage in the north. We got Milton's Mods near the hospital. There's nothing in the west. Yeah. So we think there's plenty of room for us to take in there.
Yeah.
And it's not room that's, squeezing other people out. It's kind of filling in a void.
Oh, 100%.
Well, with mechanic shops, we feel that a lot of people, it's more convenience than loyalty, right? If your car's broken down in Palito, you're not going to bring your vehicle down to Little Seoul, let's be honest.
Well, that and a lot of places are just closed all the time.
How the city flourishes, a lot of it is centered around Little Seoul and the inners of Los Santos, right? So not only will we have the convenience that people need to come to our business, of course, with a character like Lovemore and the personality that will be in the shop, we will build loyalty from that convenience, right?
Okay. All right.
He's right. Everything he said is to a T. He's right. He didn't miss a detail.
All right. And what about materials and manufacturing and parts? You guys got that handled?
So we actually have in our service, I will say that the premier sanitation workers, they are unmatched. We're talking about the big three. I'm not going to say that they have a business license to claim that name, but they are honestly deserving of it. They are a powerhouse in the industry and are going to be our starting source, right? We're looking to branch out. We're looking to get more, but they are comfortably going to be able to deliver them, materials that we need. And we have multiple facilities where we can be kind of manufacturing them with multiple different key holders, and it's going to be doable. It's going to be really comfortably doable. We're going to make sure they're paid well, and we're going to make sure we're stocked up days in advance to keep that workflow flowing.
Okay, all right. So couple things I'll bang on. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are demanding and needing repairs, and other than VDM, Milton's Mods,
Kintsugi.
well, Kintsugi's never open. There's just not enough, and we are trying to prop some more up because I think there's been a monopolization due to under the table deals from a previous administration, and we want to rectify that. And what that means is there's a couple things that, if approved, you're going to get access to. Number one, once the Los Santos Police Department Quality of Life Enrichment Act goes through, which God knows fucking whenever DOJ decides to fucking wake up, anytime LSPD comes through to your shop or any other approved shop that is on our list, you can repair this shit, and you get paid back by us, plus like a kickback on top of it. So that's free customers right there. Number two, you will get access to MOPEC, which means through our own material fund, we can get you guys even more materials. And if you want it manufactured, we can take care of that as well. We only are willing to do about like 20% of your inventory, but that should help in some places. Number three, we are making taxes optional. So you may have heard that it was 10% tax for all businesses. We said, fuck that. Too much paperwork. Too much. BCSO was talking about like fucking investigating businesses that weren't even approved. I'm like, fuck that shit. I want businesses to thrive. They are now optional, which means every dime that you give us is up to you. If you want to give us 0, that's fine. If you want to give us actually 10%, that's great. There's going to be a leaderboard of all businesses in the city, how much they're giving, and you're going to see where that money's going. It's going to be for events. It's going to be for racing shit that we're going to be doing in a couple weeks now. It's going to be for the $1 million race. It's going to be for a bunch of different shit we are going. So you can feel like you are. We want the entrepreneurs to be the backers of what makes Los Santos County. So shit's popping off.
Fucking awesome.
Next thing, if you go to lossantos.me, there's going to be an interactive map on there where if your shop is open, you can press a fucking button on there and it's going to light up on the map that you guys are open. So people in Los Santos, instead of them driving around for like 30 minutes, seeing where to eat, where to get the car fixed, et cetera, you can pop that shit up and boom, boom. There'll be ad space on there. You'll see Big Dog News and a bunch of other news agencies. You'll see their shit on there. If you haven't been to the website, please do check it out. Did I hit everything? I think I did.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a lot of shit cooking.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Hey, I also just want to thank all of you guys for being here today, giving me the opportunity to presentation. How do I say? Present my business to all of you. Thank you so much.
All right.
How's that PowerPoint looking, Lovemore?
It's en route.
Okay.
Just putting the final touches on.
All right. Well, we got 10 minutes here, and
Fantastic.
I got some shit to take care of. Here's the deal. You guys have been good to us. You have you've got great business partners. I love what you guys are doing in the Little Soul Plaza. So let's just go ahead and approve this. And look, here's the deal. Conversation doesn't end here. You need something from us. There's problems with mechanics. There's things you want imported in. Please contact our office, specifically the COC. And we're trying to do what we can to. It's going to be some time, right? We've kicked recommendations up, but obviously it takes a while for those recommendations to bleed through. So mechanic shit isn't ending here. TBD. When you start to see the new business shit pop up, just understand that you voted for the right man. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Amen to that one.
God bless Los Santos, man.
Lovemore, I want to leave you with something, okay?
Yes, sir.
A long time ago, I received a piece of advice, and it goes like this, right? If you find yourself as the smartest man in a room, it's time to find a different room, okay? I think you found a perfect room to be in that's going to last you a long time.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.
Basically, just called you a dumbass,
what is
yo.
funny?
You
Called you a
said
dumbass.
you're the dumbest in the room,
He
little
called
mo.
you a dumbass.
No.
he called me
I'm
smart.
saying
I don't-
he's found a perfect group of people to support him. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I don't
Yeah.
know what they're
Hey.
laughing at. You call
Wait,
me
so-
smart. Thank you,
He
sir.
called us dumbass.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, now that we've approved it, DOJ has to do the final approval. You're gonna have to pay them $50,000, and they're gonna get that sorted, and it's gonna
Are you
open
gonna-
up a bank account for you.
Thank you.
So
You
Now-
got that, little mo, yeah?
given that it's hard to find the judges, where I spoke to Bailey, I emailed Bailey. He's gonna be around on Tuesday. We're gonna set up a day before the storm and then later in the storm to help all the newly approved businesses. So if you can't find one, we're going to try to set up a time for everyone who's looking to hit that final step.
Should we propose a business?
We should. All right, we'll make sure to make that because we got a lot and we need to get push through.
Yep. Easy. Any questions for us?
No,
All right.
I'm good.
Fuck yeah.
Thank
Could
you.
you sign
guys.
my hat, Mr. President?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You got some of that pass around?
All right. Yeah, right
You got
over
a
here.
bug there. Jump.
I got you. Here we
Could you
go.
sign my hat, please?
Oh,
See,
guys,
I
thank
got
you so
you.
much
Go
for
over
hearing
this.
us out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Yeah.
All right. Easy.
Appreciate y'all, gentlemen.
All right.
Thank you
That's
for your
everything
time.
you need
Y'all
from
take
me,
care.
Mr.
Thank you.
Nino.
Hey, the president
And
signed my hat.
We all good, guys?
Yeah,
We're
you're
all
good.
good.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
Appreciate it.
Fantastic, guys. You have a good Sunday.
Thank you
okay?
for coming.
God
Take
bless.
care. Yeah.
Thank you. Wakanda forever. Thank you.
Oh God, I was about to die laughing. Holy shit.
That was great. This guy's fucking
Yeah.
PowerPoint was getting done like halfway through.